Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus.
Bahada 100 has redeemed first.
Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. 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 Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet.
Skin Jaya Sano is here.
Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Destruction. Destruction is the best. Yeet. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeah. I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. Ash Rain music, bro. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. My camera is not centered. Oh man, I have a whole bunch of stuff covering my screen. I can't even heckin' see what I'm supposed to be doing here. I can see that my hair was tucked wrong. There we go. Welcome in. It's Monday, I think. It's Monday, chat. If I can remember what day of the week it might be, it could be Monday. GG Bajada redeemed first. Welcome in, Mrs. Ken and Hannah, and welcome in everybody across all the platforms. How are you doing? I don't know what I was going to talk about during this intro. I think I have a few things to talk about. Saturday. Oh my God, Saturday. So Gamers Feud, if you guys weren't paying attention, or you... The power may have just flickered here. So not if you weren't paying attention. If you didn't get a chance to tune in on Gamers Feud on Saturday, I was in their Minecraft Content Pyramid event, game show. And I thought I would be streaming my perspective, and that's what I told you guys on Friday, and I was wrong. So I didn't stream it, but I did put it, I did like tag it. Oh goodness, my title is still wrong. Oopsie. Let me fix that right now. I was like, I put it in the title, and then I just realized it still says it in the title. Oops, that didn't update. Rip. All right, title's updated now. That means I also got to fix it over on the green site because, of course. Cool. Where was I going with this? I won. Me and Ox won that event. It was a 2v3, and Ox and I did great. We won. No help from me. Not no help from me. I did horrible on the MCC minigames because I've never played them before. So I didn't know like what the goal was. And apparently my mic was muted in Discord the entire time. So people were talking to me. I was talking back and they weren't hearing my responses. I was doing bad. But we clutched it on what matters of the actual trivia of the game show. Hold up. Hold on, I have a notification I need to look at. Okay, unrelated. Sorry. I thought it was important information. It was not. So that was fun. But one of the most embarrassing things I've done as a creator in a while happened. Okay. If you guys know, I'm live on many platforms right now. I'm live on TikTok, on the red site, on purple site, on the green site, everywhere. And I have a combined chat on a teleprompter that I look at when I'm gaming, and that's what I'm used to seeing. So what I did for that stream, so I could see, was I connected my combined chat to their chat on the purple site, so I could see their chat while I was gaming and having a good time. And what I didn't know was that connecting their purple chat to my combined chat put Colonel bot in their chat, and for the entire duration of the stream, Colonel bot was being like, use code Colonel for 10% off, and use code Colonel for 25% off this or that, and I didn't know until the very end, and I was like, oh god, no. So Colonelbot was spamming my links in their chat for the entirety of the stream, and I got to find that out live. Dude, I don't know if the camera was on during that part, but I turned beet red. I felt so dumb. I felt so bad. I'm surprised Napo didn't call me out earlier. He should have. All I wanted to do was see chat, and I managed to put Colonelbot in there and screw it up. So if anyone wants to clip this and send it to Napo as an apology, I'm sorry. Okay. What else did I want to talk about? Nothing until we get into the game. Yeah, I know. It was a genuine mistake. I wasn't intentionally spamming my links in his chat for the entire stream, but I still felt so stupid. Oh, I love this shirt too. Thank you. Let's get in the hardcore world. We haven't played since the 4th at 12 a.m. Yeah, Friday night. All right. Oh, chat. I forget. Now I remember what the other thing was that I forgot that I wanted to talk about during the intro. Today, I did my first. I did my first video roll for cape. So this is every cape that I own, numbered 1 or 2 through 18, along with a 2 couple specials here. And I rolled a D20, and I did this as a short on the red site exclusively. I happened to roll an 18, and we're wearing this cape for the week. So every Monday going forward, for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be doing a roll for cape video every Monday, and that'll be the cape I wear for the week. So this week, this is the cape that I'm back in. So I'm glad we rolled a high number, so we get to wear one of the flexi capes. Let's do it. Storms? I genuinely don't know. Let's do a tool repair session, and then let's get back to, what do we miss? I did not bring my tools back, so no tool repair session shall be had, but we will top off my boxes. Nothing to put away there. Welcome in, my dudes. Bunch of boxes here. All right. Gonna throw that box back, and we're gonna head to the hole. No prep work, nothing needed to be done other than heading there. Know what I'm saying? We can sleep, though. Ooh, that's not cool. Turn my clouds back on. Oh, chat, we updated. I updated the Colonel mod pack. Version 20.3.0 is out now. And we have Voxy back, so we can see super duper duper far again. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. So we're back to basically the 26.1 version of the Colonel mod pack effectively. There was actually a few mods that were missing that I got to add in, Voxy being the main one. And I took out Bobby, and I actually took out Iris as well, because I couldn't update Voxy, or I couldn't update Sodium to update Voxy without removing Iris, because Iris doesn't support the latest Sodium. But I turn on shaders like for screenshots, and that's it. And the last time I turned on a shader for a thumbnail was 2025, so I can deal with it for another couple days, weeks. months, depending on how long it takes them to update. I did change my preferences to prefer Vulkan, but it looks like we're using OpenGL, so I don't remember if somebody said that Voxy is not going to support Vulkan, but I mean, I'm getting 260 FPS right now, so I'm happy with it. A storm hit you with power lines down and trees uprooted? That's crazy, dude. I hope you are all right. I hope your power's back on. It would not have been cool to not have power during any of that heat that a lot of the country got. All right, we got some boxes here. Yeah, I think, yeah, wow, we got a lot of tools that need repaired, but not too many. Thinking about the heat wave without power right now. What? Oh, my clouds got reset. Hold on. How do I... Cloud height. Culling... Cloud height. What? Set the cloud height using sodium extras. Cloud height override. What? Oh. Cloud height override. Boom. There we go. That's what I wanted. Ah, okay. I thought my clouds looked really low when I was back at the base, and they in fact were. Cool. I don't know how that setting got turned off, but they did. But they did. All right, here's the hole as we left it. Let's jump straight in and get digging, my dudes. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. And I'm actually gonna sit down now since I've been standing for a hot minute. I gotta push in my mat. All right. How you doing, NG? Oh, J-Man's in the chat. Chat, if you didn't see the conversation J-Man and I just had in the Discord, by the way, if you're using any version of Lightmatica that came out before, like, today, you need to update Lightmatica. There is a security vulnerability in it. So... You got married, dude? GG. GG. You on a honeymoon right now, or are you just getting back from a honeymoon? Did I say moneyhoon? Yeah, so I updated the Colonel mod pack today just for the lulz. Actually, for Voxy specifically is why I updated. I was gonna update anyway, but because Voxy updated over the weekend, I specifically was like, I need to update today. And I update all my mods whenever I update them, the mod pack. And I just happened to release the update. Though I don't actually include the Lightmatica files in my mod pack for like the last several months because CurseForge flags them as not being allowed. So I just don't include them, and I just link to them. So hopefully a lot of people will... I don't know what's... There's going to be a lot of people running old versions of Lightmatica, so... I'm not paying attention to the World Cup, but if the US is losing, I'm cheering. No, it's that, so, no, there are mods, so... Mesa does not officially release his mods on CurseForge anymore, and he specifically does not allow people to include them on CurseForge in their mod packs. CurseForge allows you to put mods from Modrinth in mod packs on CurseForge if they are specifically allowed to be, and Mesa does not allow them on CurseForge. Now, sometimes people will take Mesa's mods and various other Modrinth exclusive mods, and they will re-upload them to CurseForge as their own. And then CurseForge does allow you to include their mod in the mod pack if somebody else claims they made the mod. But for the past like 3 to 6 months, I don't know exactly how long, CurseForge has been enforcing like not letting people do that to Mesa mods specifically, which is a net positive for the community as a whole. It sucks as a mod maker who releases mod packs on CurseForge, and I want to include Lightmatica, but it was bad that CurseForge was allowing other people to re-upload Mesa's mods on CurseForge and allowing mod creators to do that when he explicitly didn't want it, and obviously they were yoinking his revenue. So it's a good change with a. It is a net good thing that CurseForge is giving us a worse experience because they're doing the right thing. They're doing what the mod maker wants. So yeah. Oh, we are digging a hole, my friend. No, it's football. Look. Who needs shaders when you can't see the sun for most of the day because you're so deep in a hole? It's all shade. Melabs? Malilib? Malilib? That's a dependency for Mini HUD and Lightmatica, also made by Mesa, so it follows the same rules. Oh, I usually come from that door.
Massive.
Hey, oh, damn, this guy, welcome in. Thank you for the resub. Massive indeed. Oh, goodness. How's everyone doing, though? Did I get my canvas in the mail? Yes, it's sitting in a box right there. That's the box it's in. I was talking about this on Friday. I got it, I think I got it end of last week. I don't know exactly what day now. I actually am going to be upgrading my printer live on stream tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream is not going to be a Minecraft stream. It's not going to be a gaming stream. I'm going to...
Tinsley_98 is
I'm going to figure out how to upgrade the printer on stream, following all the instructions and seeing what I can do. I have not read all the instructions yet. I don't know if there's other parts or pieces I need to like print in advance. I really hope there's not. Did you get yours, damn this guy? Would you... You know what? If you got yours, would you mind looking through the instructions? Is there like any accessories I need to print or anything like before I need to do it? Or like, is everything included? Like, I know some 3D printer companies like will ship you the PCBs and then tell you to print the enclosures kind of deal, right? I don't think it's one of those scenarios because everything I looked at in the box looks like a fully like not even 3D printed part, a fully like injection molded part looks complete. And I don't think there's like any other parts I need to buy. I think it was a full kit with everything I need. It looked very comprehensive when I opened it, but I only had a few minutes to look through it. I was busy. Thank you for the gift coming in. I appreciate that. We are at -24. This is the second stream of digging out -24. Layers typically take about 4 streams to get through. Today is the second stream of this layer. So... if we get past the halfway mark, which is the line of beacons that right there before the end of stream, I will be happy. Though today is a short 3-hour stream. To dig a hole, you have to dig a hole. And if I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Well, we got to get down to bedrock, which is at like -59, and I dig 3 layers at a time, or 3 blocks at a time is 1 layer for me, because that's just my mining pattern. All right. Oh, wowza. Oh shoot, I'm not even in the right. Boom. All right. I forgot about the third person, chat. Eat these little guys. Sorry, you're in my way. Don't see anything that needs printed to make it work. Instructions don't mention anything anyway. Okay. Wait, is there like not instructions? I thought I looked in the box and there was instructions, or is it just like a parts list? Do I have to just put it together by vibes? Oh god. Oh no. Good instructions, no part needed printed. Okay, so it comes with everything it needs. You don't have to pre-print anything. You don't have to go buy any pieces in addition to it. How much was the upgrade? Like 65 bucks? That's a really, really good deal. For $65, I was expecting to get like just the bare minimum that they could ship you, and then tell you to print a whole bunch of pieces to make it work, kind of deal. Genuinely. Yeah. To dig a hole, you have to dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. While I do have a few performance and quality of life mods, I do not have any that change gameplay mechanics, like mining stuff. I would not consider adding that. All right. Back in we go. All right. Yeah, I was not expecting as much as I got. So, yeah, we did wait quite a while for it. But yeah, for it to only be at 60 bucks, I mean, they really did a good job. I mean, we'll see what the install process goes like tomorrow. But from what I saw, it looked like a very comprehensive kit, and it came with a lot more than I was expecting. Like, I think it has like motorized, filament spool things, so it can retract the filament spools and stuff, so you have the as least waste as possible kind of deal. And it's just like, dude, this is like, that's an upgrade just from the just from the default single spool. Like, it didn't have the ability to retract nothing, so I'm stoked. I have a lot of farms in this world. !World Tour in the chat will show you my 15,000 day world tour is the latest one. But chat, make sure you're subscribed over on the red site, because within the next month or so, we'll be hitting 20,000 days and a new world tour will be coming out. And there'll be a lot of stuff that's changed. Basically, every farm in my world has been changed in some way or the another since the 15,000 day world tour, because autocrafters. I went back as a project and added autocrafters to every single farm in my world to autocraft every possible item from the output of every farm. And you know, I've also, you know, dug this giant hole, and there's going to be a lot of stuff in the 20,000 day world tour to see, even if you've seen several of my old world tours. Can you believe how much stuff I've gotten done though between the 15 and 20,000 day world tour? It'll be a lot. That project did take a while, and I enjoyed every second of it. I love autocrafters and I love redstone, and that was just perfect. I actually run 2 PCs, one for gaming, one for streaming. You can see all my specs listed on my link in my bio or in the description. Colonel.live. You want to buy a 5090? You and everyone else in the world, except they cost far too much money. Personally, they're not worth the money for me. I'm rocking a 4070 Ti in both of my machines, and that is fine. Nope, not almost done. We are rocking and rolling. But, we're just digging. If you want to see me get a haircut, chat, stick around for this year's subathon. Every year when I do my partner anniversary subathon, I have a goal set for you guys to hit, and I'll get a haircut and donate my hair to charity. So I'd love to hit this year. Maybe. We don't discuss religions in my chat. I respect all of my chatters' religious views by not allowing religious discussion in my chat. So that nobody gets to argue or put down anyone else's religions here. This ain't the place for it. We're here to play the block game. Of course we're digging a hole, my man. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh man, we started digging this hole. And yeah, it's been going good. They see me mining, they hating. The hole must be dug. Oh, I love single player. That's my vibe, dude. And I'm never really alone. Hero Brian's just right over there somewhere. I bet you. We just missed him. Shoot. Kind of. Hold on. What the? Hold on. My phone's getting blown up. Okay. Nothing important. You have armor stands. Yeah. I do have a lot of I do have a lot of armor stands. So your entertainment? Of course it is, dude. We just I don't know what I was gonna say vibing and grinding. Because we're doing both. We're just digging a hole, man. It's a good time. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole, my friend. Is this waterlogged? Am I gonna have to go get the sponges? Hold on. Let's go get the sponges and deal with this, yeah. Before oh, my inventory's full anyway. All right. Oh, box is full. Let me grab some torches and some sponges. I'll grab 2 stacks of sponges. I don't know if I'll need any moss. That should be fine. Let's get over there. What? Oh, I can't fly with torches. I was like right-clicking the torches. I'm like, why isn't it working? All right. For anybody that's not familiar, we are using Mini HUD to give us an outline of the hole that we're digging. And since this cave is really close to the edge, and I don't want to go draining the hole. Yeah, I don't want to go bother to drain anything outside of there. Oh no, it looks like we need to drain all this. So cool. Let's start at the top and get working. The reason I brought exactly 2 stacks, by the way, it makes it really easy to make sure I've picked up all the sponges when we're done. Oh, is this really as far as it goes? No, I knew it wasn't. All right, let's see over here. Okay, all right. Yeah, this is why we brought the moss. Honestly, screw it. I'll just drain this whole thing because I'm not going to bother blocking that off just for... Oh, and there's waterlogged cave over here too. Okay. I see. All right, let me sleep. It doesn't go on like forever outside. It goes out like by 5-10 blocks, so I'll drain it all. It doesn't matter. If it was like a long, expansive cave that like kept going and just kept going and going and going, I would have blocked it off, but... All right. Oh, more water over here. Yeah, just a little bit. Did I get all of it now? What? Okay. All right, well, let's get this side first, and then we'll come back for that side. All right. A lot of exposed diamonds here in this waterlogged cave. I've seen at least like 3 patches of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, right here technically is outside of the hole, but we'll make do. Okay. Come back for all this. Because the hole must be dug. That's all there is to it. All right, cool. Yeah, oh, we used exactly half a stack. Not bad. Let me get out my hoe. Wrong box. All right, and that means we have to pick up exactly half a stack of wet sponges. Is Colonelbot not here? Colonelbot should be responding. Oh, Colonelbot did respond to your very first command. Come on, dude. What the heck? It's been a while since we had to drain any caves. I'll gladly take it though. I mean, it's a good little break from digging and, you know, mining or, you know, draining, I believe, is faster than mining out the equivalent deep slate. So, whoa, where's our other? Oh wait, oh right. The original parts over here. Geez, so many diamonds are exposed in this cave. 31, 32. All right, that's all my sponges back. Let's get the heck out of here. We'll get to those diamonds when it's time to get the diamonds, by the way. I don't go mining diamonds in advance just because I see them, you know. I get them when it's time to get them. I know I got all my stuff. I do want to put my hoe and my axe back to get an extra slot in my inventory. And yeah, we'll swap it just like that. Oh, I also don't need the torches. Perfect. And I'll swap picks. There we go. You're a map. All right, look at our whole progress, chat. Oh, man. One's in the chat if you've ever dug a hole before. I feel it's very important for me to know how experienced my audience is with the arts of digging a hole. It's very imperative that you all answer truthfully. Half! How do you dig half a hole? You either dig a hole or you don't dig a hole. There's no half digging a hole. Does a 1x1 hole that is the shape of a cube count? Ask yourself this. Is that a hole? Then yeah. If it's not a hole, then no. Only 600k deep slate? Imagine only digging 600k deep slate. Oh my goodness, chat. Deep slate is so close to popping into third place. So close to third place on deep slate here, dude. Oh my goodness. So close. How do I have the patience to do this? Well, luckily for me, I'm not a doctor, so I don't need to have any patience. That's the real answer. We're at negative 24 right now. Got a little while to go. Half a hole. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Oh, right. I gotta get back into there. Cool. Yeah, this is the POV that I'm meant to have. I gotta be flexing the cape. We did roll for cape, and I gotta flex the cape that we rolled. Pre-do, we just vibing and grinding and digging the hole. Wow, we've only been live for 30 minutes. It feels like I've been live for like 2 hours. I don't know why. I looked at the clock and I was not expecting it to only be 9:30. And I was just sitting with my legs crossed and my foot completely fell asleep. It feels numb right now. I hate it. Oh, should I cut it off while it's numb? I probably won't feel it. Then it'll never feel numb again. Roll for Cape 18. Yeah, dude. Chat, if you have not left a comment on that video, go do so. So that if I roll a 20 next week, maybe your comment will be the top comment. And that'll be the cape that I wear if I roll a nat 20. Or just go make sure you like other people's comments and engage with them to make them the top comment if there's someone who already suggested the cape you want. This world's over 19,000 days. If you're new here, I recommend checking out the 15,000 Day World Tour over on my channel. And I recommend subscribing, chat, because the 20,000 Day World Tour is coming out within the next month. You're stealing Lynxie's idea. Oh, I'm telling Lynxie, dude. I'm telling him. Of an achievement wall. Thought it would be cool to have dated mementos for different things you've accomplished in the game. Kind of like my... Well, I don't have dated things in the trophy room. I do have a trophy room that is heavily underutilized. But that's cool. Yeah, I feel like if I ever die and start a season 3 of the hardcore world, I should really have the trophy room be a trophy build effectively, and do a lot more things. Like every advancement have a thing. That would be sick. I really do like that idea, actually. If Link does that, GG Link. That's a great idea. Not stealing, just borrowing. So you're gonna give it back to him. You're gonna build it and then you're gonna give it back to him because you're borrowing it. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's how that works, my man. We're down to negative 24. We got a thief in the chat. We got a thiefer. Am I rich in my world? I mean, by my standards, no. My goal is to live forever and have infinite everything. And, well, I'm not there yet. So. But yeah. But pretty much, yeah. I can get as much of whatever I want whenever I want it. If I redeem the trophy room in this world and you die and start a season 3, do you add all the old redemptions in automatically, or do you have to redeem again, and the price does not reset? So when season one, I want to say had like maybe a dozen redemptions, Ocean. So what happened was it started at 1,000, and let's say I had a dozen redemptions. So that means at the end of season 1, let's say it cost 12,000 channel points to redeem. That meant the first 12 redemptions in season 2 all cost 12,000 channel points. And then it was the 13th one that then made it cost 13 again. So the price stays the same until the number is passed. So if I die in season 2, which will happen eventually, thank you for whatever I just heard, by the way. I don't know if that was a super chat or a follow. Looks like it was a follow. I hate that those are the same sound. I need to do something about it. Mods, can one of you tag me in the green channel of the Discord and say, Colonel, find a new follow sound for the green chat, and just or chat, if anybody wants to suggest a follow sound for the green chat, I would love that. I want to make it different than super chats. I need to make it different than super chats because I hate that they're the same, because one of them is free, one of them is not, and they make the same sound. So the first 110 redemptions in season 3 would be 110k. Yes. Yeah. Unless I die early on in season 3, and then season 4 is the same deal, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, until I get more than 110 redemptions in a season. But at 110k, I don't know if I'd get 110 redemptions. The thing is, the price never goes down, it only goes up. That is the rule that started that. The price never goes down, it only goes up. We're digging a hole, my friend. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole when I'm done. Appreciate you. I won't remember it, but I appreciate you. Yo, chat, if you're new, consider dropping a follow or subscribing on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. 4 of my 6 streams this week are digging this hole, by the way. Not tomorrow and not Wednesday, but I'll be back in the hole on Thursday through Saturday after this. Yeah. Oh, dude, I was literally about to get into my spiel about, oh man, I believe that one day we will get insta-mineable deep slate. But oh god, am I worried about that. Chad, do we want to talk about the Xbox news? Have you guys seen the new news that Mojang now had a change of management? They now report directly to the CEO of Xbox, and they're going to they're most likely going to see a major direction change of some sort. It was all corpo speak BS, but that is never good. That is never good. Speaking from someone who works in corpo America, it is only going to be bad things for Minecraft. So I have opinions. So Mojang has said several times in the past that they intend to keep the game updated for like 50 years. They want to keep making updates forever. And I, believing them under that assumption, assumed that eventually, if they keep updating Minecraft until 2050 or whatever,
massive,
eventually they're going to give us something that mines a little bit faster. And under that assumption, eventually we will be able to insta-mine Deep Slate, but who knows when that'll be. That's my take. But dude, if they're shaking up Mojang, and Mojang is no longer like an independent developer owned by Microsoft. They are now reporting directly to the CEO of Xbox, and they're going to have to answer to the CEO of Xbox. There is 100% going to be some sort of changes happening. Could be good. Usually it's bad. Not usually. So they're going to make... If I have to make predictions, they're going to double down on microtransactions and short-term profit in expense of the long-term player base, and Minecraft will be a dead game in 3 years. Like if the cynic in me says that's what's going to happen. I was devastated to see the news. Like the new Xbox CEO has done some good stuff. They had their whole like Xbox event that went really well with the new like limited edition Xbox, and like they got whatever happened in that event got the new CEO of Xbox a lot of like good graces. But then immediately after that, they did some other stuff where now people were upset at that CEO again. And then now they're coming in and they're restructuring Mojang. And I have zero faith in corporate Xbox, Microsoft people to be a benefit of letting Mojang do what they need to do is the right thing to keep Minecraft running for a long time and keep the players happy. And if they do anything to change that part of Mojang, it's going to be bad for the game. I am seeing all the usual haters coming out of the woodwork saying like, oh no, the Minecraft devs are gonna have to make an update now or whatever, because everyone just hates on the Minecraft updates for every reason possible. I don't think this is going to help us get bigger, better, faster updates. Corporate America does the opposite. You get less over a longer period of time, and it costs you more money. And there's no way... There's no oversight. There's no way more oversight from more tiers of leadership ever results in a better outcome. Oh, I mean, that said, I've always said if you don't like the latest version of Minecraft, all you have to do is open up the launcher and go play an older version of Minecraft. That's all there is to it. And I've always championed the latest is the greatest version of Minecraft. And I really hope I never have to change that stance. Oh, we're making good progress on the hoe. The radius of the sphere used to dig out this bowl-shaped hole is 136 blocks. Yeah, that's a zombie spawner over there. We already went and looted it. Was it a zombie spawner? I don't remember. Yeah, zombie. The lamest of the spawners. You can't play older versions on console. Well, yes, obviously, console is Bedrock, and Bedrock is Bedrock. Java, where it matters, you can play all the older versions. And as long as they don't get rid of our ability to play older versions of the game and still run, you know, community servers for older versions of the game, no matter what changes they make, Minecraft will live on forever in some way, shape, or form. But with the proposed law changes that came out last week from the ESA, which is a company that speaks for Minecraft and Xbox and Mojang, they want to make hosting private servers illegal. They're trying to get legislation passed to make private servers of Minecraft, specifically Minecraft and every other game in the world, illegal. God, it's looking bleak, dude. It's looking bleak. I play hardcore single player. I have the Minecraft jar. I can unplug my computer and I can keep playing my single player hardcore worlds on 26.2 for the rest of my life. I don't know if that's something I'd want to do, but geez, man. We are digging a hole is kind of the opposite of building. Well, so if you've heard of the movement Stop Killing Games, Stop Killing Games argues that if you are a game developer and you decide to sunset your game, aka you say that I'm not going to update my game anymore and I'm going to take my game offline, I'm not going to sell it, I'm not going to host any online servers for it. Stop Killing Games is arguing that it should be illegal for game developers to do, and that game developers should be required by law to, you know, at least keep the game playable and give the community the server files to run a private server and keep playing for the game that they paid for, right? So in response, ESA, which is a committee that's put together by big game developers to fight against Stop Killing Games in court, says that all community game server hosts should be illegal, and that infringes on copyright infringement because we own the rights to our game and people don't deserve to host a private server ever. To basically fight against the fact that, you know, the community doesn't want Minecraft to one day say that we're not updating the game anymore and servers are offline and you're never allowed to host your games. They're basically saying that, yeah, basically, if we decide to kill our game, you shouldn't be able to host your own servers in the future anyway, because it should be illegal for you to host your own servers right now. Even though Minecraft specifically gives you the files needed and instructions on exactly how to host your own server for Minecraft right now. It is the most backwards backwards argument I've ever heard, but that's lawyers lawyering for big money, and that's just how our government is set up to fail us. Yeah, it's bleak. Yeah, they called it piracy and they called it copyright infringement, like in the same sentence. They said that that to host your own server of a game is infringing on the copyright of the game, and it is piracy to do so. They didn't say that it should be. They didn't say that it will be. They are arguing that it is. Yeah, so hopefully there's some Stop Killing Games lawyers out there that and some other, you know, I assume developers themselves specifically are going to be upset about this, like indie developers like Terraria, you know, or I don't know how they feel about it, but other large scale indie games that allow community servers. Why on earth would they be in favor of community servers being made illegal so that they, like, imagine that happens. The only Minecraft servers that are allowed to exist are Realms servers in that scenario, by law. Bisect hosting servers, that, you know, is a sponsor of my channel, or every other server host that you think of would be illegal. Also, hosting your own server on your own computer for you and your friends on your local network would also be illegal. I mean, people do far more illegal stuff on their own network that is piracy, if you know, whatever, but like, bro. Oh man, oh man. It's the end of the world as we know it. The hole must be dug, man. The hole must be dug. I did take a drink. All right. Oh, whole inventory's full. Let's go. I'm doing all right, my man. Having a good time. I'm digging a hole. Do I feel fine? That's debatable. Man. I play hardcore single player. Oh, what's this about? No. Nothing important. It's called shoulder surfers. I almost said subway surfers. Shoulder surfing or something like that. You can see it and all the mods that I'm running in the Colonel mod pack, linked in the bio, descriptions, etc. on CurseForge. I just released an update today, though it might not be out yet. It might still be processing. Yes, that is the song that I was referencing. Ooh. Everyone's favorite block. We just got some of it. I haven't heard that song in a hot minute, I'll be honest. Maybe I'll go listen to it. The hole is for digging, my friend. And I think I'm doing a great job. Yeah, I'm playing on 26.2. Make sure you check the change logs from it. There are a few mods that I use that are not available on CurseForge, that if you want to play with my exact configuration, you have to go click the links in the change log and download them from Modrinth. But really, it's not a huge deal if you don't have them. Especially if you've never played with them before. Shoulder surfing is the name of the mod that lets you have this really cool third-person POV here. It's more like a classic FPS third person than the Minecraft third person. Can I help you? Unlikely. Unlikely. Just being honest. Excuse you, champ. 8,000 block. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Sounds like a decent size. I thought you were saying it was an 8,000 block long sulfur cave. That would be crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Link is in the bio for the Colonel mod pack and all my social media. You find it on CurseForge. The hole must be dug. Nah, dude, I'm just vibing. My streams are effectively just chatting streams where I happen to have a hole, and I happen to dig a hole, or I happen to be playing Minecraft, and I'm just here vibing with chat, having a good time. Of course, dude. What's your favorite anime? Oh boy. Shoulder surfing, exactly. It's really good because you guys get to see more of the hole while I dig. You don't just have to stare at the block of deep slate that I'm looking at, and I get to flex my cape. We rolled an 18 for the cape today, so this week we're wearing the Minecraft Experience cape here. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole, dude. You're watching, I don't know what that, I'm not familiar with that anime. I don't know what my favorite anime is either. I've watched a lot, and basically, a couple weeks or months after I watch it, I forget the entire plot of the anime that I watched, and I only remember the feeling of if I enjoyed it or not. But last night, actually, I watched the 2 episodes that just came out for Jobless Reincarnation, Season 3. Mushoku Tensei or something like that. I didn't know a 3rd season was coming out, and it's been at least a year or 2 since the last season came out, and it just showed up on my feed, and I was like, oh, heck yeah, I remember watching that. It's real weird anime, but the action and fight scenes are amazing. You're gonna wait till, nah, dude, I specifically love weekly drops. The way that I watch anime is, if my brain, I will sit down and try to binge an anime, except I, being someone who works, streams, and is a dad, I don't have time to binge an anime. So I'll end a stream at 1 a.m. and I'll go get a snack and sit down at the couch to unwind, and I'll see, oh, an entire season of an anime dropped. Let me just stay up till 6 a.m. and finish that whole season in one go, because my brain gets hooked and I gotta go. And then next thing I know, it's 6 a.m. and I have to wake up for work in 2 hours. You know? So weekly drops of episodes are perfect, because if I sit down after a stream ends at 1 a.m., I get my snack and I watch 1 episode of anime, and then there's nothing more to watch, and I have to just decide to either go watch something else or go to bed. That gives me the opportunity to decide to go to bed. Whereas if there's 13 episodes of an anime that came out in one night, well, then I don't ever get the opportunity to be like, oh, do I want to go to bed now? My brain says binge, and it's healthy for me when an anime or a show comes out with weekly episodes. That's good for me. That's good for my sleep schedule. I hate waiting, but I love the. It is healthier for me, and I enjoy the suspense. Actually, I enjoy seeing another episode is available. So as much as I hate waiting a week, I love the moment of opening it up and seeing, oh, there's another episode, and then I get to watch it. That's a great experience. That's a great feeling. And every anime I watch is usually my favorite anime while I'm watching it. That's just how it goes. My brain just gets stuck on I need to finish this. I need to see it. So I usually am only watching 1, maybe 2 at a time. And weekly drops are great. We're on -24 now. It is a bowl-shaped hole. We are using a sphere overlay from Mini HUD to determine the edges of it. I mean, my digging around the edges has not been perfect. I sometimes dig outside the lines, but, you know. I am digging a hole, that's for sure. This hole is for digging. Don't you know? Oh, man. Oh, man, I need to get my chair sorted out. Oh, okay. Good. Just twisted my elbow and it made my shoulder pop. I was like doing this and I was like twisted my elbow and my shoulder popped. I was like, that's not what I expected to happen, but I'll take it. I don't know, dude. We're not going to find a sulfur cave here because we started digging this in 1.26. We probably started it in 1.20 or yeah, 1.21. Either way, it was definitely, these chunks were generated before 26.2, so there's not going to be any sulfur caves here. Should I have a video editor? Yes. Can I afford one? No. Inventory's full, chat. You can check the, oh wait, you're not on TikTok, you can't see. Over 4,800 hours played live on stream in this world. All right. Someone's got to dig it. I don't see anyone else here digging this hole, do you? Do-do-do. The hole is the goal. How? Exactly like you see right now. I don't know if you've ever seen someone dig a hole before, but this is what it looks like. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole, dude. All right. Oh, for Instamine, I mean, yeah, it was real nice. Deep Slate slowed us way down for sure. But we're grinding. And luckily it is a bowl-shaped hole, so it gets smaller the further down we go. And because we're using a sphere for the outline, the layers are going to start getting drastically smaller the closer to bedrock we get. So it's going to start drastically speeding up. But right now, it takes about 4 streams to dig a single layer. This is the second stream of digging out this layer. So hopefully, after today, only 2 more streams. We'll be on track as long as... look, come on, dude. Here we go. As long as we get past these beacons, which we're really close to before the end of stream today, we will be on track. Today is a short 3-hour stream, and we're just an hour into stream, so I'm very confident we will get past the halfway mark. Yeah. I don't pay attention to my viewer count while I'm live, so Chad, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow. Live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. Yeah, all my slimes are cured. If you don't know, chat, I am a pink slime, and my presence in the hardcore, in my world, has turned my slimes pink because slimes that are green, if you didn't know, are actually zombies. And if your slimes are green, you know, that's just negligence, dude. All you have to do to cure your slimes and bring them back to their original pink forms is download the Colonel's Pink Slime Pack off CurseForge Modrent. You too can cure your slimes. I have not been following the World Cup, but I heard the U.S. is losing. W's in the chat if the U.S. is losing. They lost 4-1. Woo! I want the USA to lose? Absolutely, after they tried rigging it, dude. They openly admitted to getting a ref to recall a red card for this game. Open corruption? No, dude. That's a big L. They deserve that loss. I'm glad it was overwhelming. I'm glad it was overwhelming. 4-1, it deserved to be like 40-1, bro. We're digging a hole, my friend. Was it against Belgium? Heck yeah, dude. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Preach the follows. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Digging a hole. Yeah, someone's got to do it. I don't see you digging this hole, my man. They cheated and still lost. Yep. You love to see it. You love to see it. Plus, to be fair, the US doesn't care about football, aka soccer, 99.9% of the time. They don't deserve to do well in the World Cup. The countries that care about it deserve to do well. Like, come on. Hey, whoa, wow, chill with the spam, my dude. I don't even know what countries are still in it. I haven't really been following. Is Germany still in? Monsters nearby. Monsters nearby. There we go. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole, dude. Ugh. Mm. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Got him, chap. Dude, I'm having a great time. I'm digging a hole. What more could I want? Yeah, a little bit of gravel into mine was good. For sure. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
Slime 2U is here.
Ooh, welcome in, Slime. How you doing? Good to hear. Good to hear. I need a nap, dude. Actually, I don't. I had a coffee today. Probably around like 7:30 or so. So I'm honestly feeling fine. I was pretty tired before that. And we went to like a Costco, and I got one of their like frozen coffee drinks from the food court on the way out. And that did it for me. I'm no longer tired. Back to the hole. Oh, that's not nice. I hope he gets his revenge. You sound like the aggressor in this scenario, so I'm rooting for your friend. Always root for the underdog, chat. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We are digging a hole. Do I like coffee? I love coffee. I used to be sponsored with a coffee company until they're temporarily out of business for the past like year now. I'm sure CJ will bring it back, but he's gotta get through that. I guess sponsor is not the right word. Partnered. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. I plan to dig this hole, that's for sure. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on, or subscribing, whatever they call it, wherever you are. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Digging a hole. Not tomorrow, though. Tomorrow, I will be streaming building a 3D printer, or upgrading my 3D printer. That'll be fun. I gotta get like my cameras set up and jazz for that. I'll figure it out. Is this shirt today Pikachu? It sure is. It sure is. It's a great shirt. Have you not seen this one before, Slime? I've had it for years. I've worn it dozens of times. On stream. Actually, I only wear these shirts on stream. I have a stream wardrobe. This one's been in the rotation for quite a while. Though I keep just getting more and more shirts, so theoretically you should see the same shirts less and less often as time progresses. Though I'm pretty sure a couple of them have shrunk. Because, you know, I wash them, I only wear them for 4 hours, you know, once every 2 to 3 weeks, right? I don't wash them after every time. I just take the whole load and wash them every couple months usually. And some of them are slowly shrinking as we wash them, and I keep being like, man, do I take them out? When do I make the call and take them out of rotation? The SpongeBob one is really pink, and with just really big SpongeBobs on it, but it's mostly pink, not mostly yellow. This one's base color is actually like this green, when there's not a design on it, so. Well, I can't really move the hole. So yeah, I do think I am gonna leave it here when I'm done digging it, that's for sure. This isn't like Bikini Bottom. We can't just take it and push it over there, you know? I think we should try. All right, hold on. Let me do a collab with Mumbo to see if he can help me build a flying machine to push this hole somewhere else in my world. I saw actually a video from Mumbo on my For You page. I didn't get a chance to watch it, or on my homepage, I should say. He moved to France. I think he was in the UK before, obviously, but now he moved to France. That's sick, dude. Good for him. I'd move to France. I don't know French, champ. I've been to France. But yeah. That wouldn't be my first pick if I was moving to another country. Has anyone in the chat here ever moved countries or just like lived in another country for an extended period of time? If you have, like, I'd love to know. It sounds sick. No idea what that is. You lived in England for 4.5 years? Heck yeah. What was your originating country before that? Like, was this another EU country to England, or was this like hop in the ocean? Oh, military top from the yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Do deployments count? I mean, were you living in another country? I imagine so. Well, you guys get to see more of what's going on rather than just staring at the blocks right in front of my face. And I get to flex my cape. There's now a way you've digged this out by hand. You're right, I didn't do this now. I've done this over the course of like 6 months. I think we just passed 6 months. We started this in January. This is now the 84th stream digging this hole, I think, chat. Someone do exclamation mark hole in the purple chat. Hey, it's Darcy. It's more like camping in another country. Been in Kuwait and Saudi more times than you can care to admit. Okay, so like if you were, okay, deployed versus stationed, right? I guess if you're stationed in a country, you actually get to go like out and like, you know, presumably on your weekends or maybe once a month or something, you get out and you go explore the town, bar hopping kind of deal. You know, you hear about those kind of stories. I I guess that would be different than being deployed to a country where you know, don't get to leave the military base because it's like a war zone or something. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. I've been telling Magic for a while that we should go live somewhere else for an extended period of time, not just a vacation. Like I work remotely. I stream from home. Home doesn't have to be here, you know. We're down to negative 24. We're digging a hole, my friend. You lived in the U.S. a while, but you lived in Australia for the other amount. I do know that about you, Slime. I do know that about you. It's been a while since the conversation came up, and honestly, I had forgotten. But yeah, I did know that. You did tell me that. Yeah, you're like in the US for collage. Or since collage or something, I don't know. It's called shoulder surfing. It gives you a real nice, like, standard FPS kind of third-person view. I like it. Because I still get a crosshair. The hole is the goal. Is this the line where we meet the beacons, actually? No, the next line is where we meet the beacons, I guess. So the next line is officially halfway done with the layer, which is really good because we're only halfway through the second stream of digging this layer. And if we're already halfway through the layer, that's looking good, dude. The layers are getting smaller, each layer. So I'm here for it. One layer takes about 4 streams right now. So when we got to the top of Deep Slate, it was taking 5 streams per layer. I think the 2 layers above this one took 4 streams per layer, and this one, I mean, barring any complications, it seems like we might get it done in under 4 streams. But both today and Friday's stream, Friday will be the 4th stream, are short 3-hour streams, not full fat 4 hours. So, you know, that plays a part. My streams on average are 3.5 hours. Some are 3, some are 4. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Boom, 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 boom. The hole is the goal. There's a slime over there. Hopefully he doesn't want a hug. Yes, we will be going all the way to bedrock, though it is a bowl-shaped hole. You can see it better from the sky, but right here you can tell that it does curve inwards. It's getting smaller the further down it goes. By the time it gets to bedrock, it will be a very small opening because we're using a sphere as the outline, so it gets aggressively smaller the closer to bedrock we get. So that's why the top of the Deep Slate was taking us 5 streams per layer. and the layer is 3 blocks in this scenario. And now it's taking us 4 streams per layer, and give us a couple more layers, and we'll be down to 3 streams per layer, hopefully. And then who knows if we'll get down to like 1 stream per layer for the last couple layers. Something that would be sick. But I genuinely don't know how aggressive it's going to be, and I don't know how big the bottom layer is going to be. So here we are, digging the hole. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We're here to dig a hole. Welcome in. Back again. Miss Ken is back. Tell a friend. Oh, you're planning on moving to another country, aren't you? Or like hoping to, or trying to, or something along those lines. We were just talking about people who have moved from one country to another successfully. We're on negative 24, Grayson. Can someone hit me with an exclamation mark hole in the purple chat? I think we're on stream number 84, but I want to make sure. 1148 is 83rd. Okay, yes, it was last stream. Okay, cool. If somebody wants to update that command and just say 1180, 1149 is 85, that would be good. I don't know if we want to update that every stream. It would probably be good to get it on a marker system. So when it says 1150 is the 85th stream, like that'll be a good one to do math off of, right? And then we don't need to update it every stream. You know, because when the stream number is in increments of 5, it makes it really easy to do the mental math for me. Yo, thank you for all the gifts coming in. I appreciate that, my dude. You wanting to move to Tokyo or right outside of it? Heck yeah. What's the path to move to Tokyo? Do you have to, are you trying to get like a visa? Are you trying to get citizenship? Dual citizenship? I imagine that's really difficult. Some countries are really difficult to get citizenship for. Others are, most are just difficult to if you don't have like a birthright kind of citizenship path or something along those lines. But some are easier than others. You want dual citizenship, but you imagine you have to start on a visa and work your way up. Yeah. That'd be sick. You're getting a new computer tomorrow? Heck yeah, dude. You know the specs? And you buying a pre-built? You building yourself? I want to know. I'm live on all the platforms. Yes, you can find links to all my socials in the bios, descriptions, etc. Oh goodness, I got really out of sync on that. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, I'm live on basically all the platforms. You can find all my socials linked in the bio. Does MySpace allow live streams? Genuinely, if they do, I will start streaming there. The only site that I know of that exists that has like a decent live streaming presence is Twitter, that I'm not streaming on, is Twitter, because they charge a monthly subscription to allow you to stream. And I'm not about to commit to paying $8 a month for the privilege of streaming to 0 viewers on that platform. Like, it's not worth it. Like, I do know that they allow like subscriptions now for people to subscribe to me over there, but like, unless I get guaranteed, if the subscription's $5 and let's say maybe you get a 50% payout, unless I get a guaranteed like 3 people to subscribe over there every month, I'd be running at a loss to stream on Twitter. And frankly, I don't feel like putting money into a trillionaire's pocket for the lulz. So I did stream on Twitter for a while. When they first made verified purchasable, I was really against it, but I was like, I will try it. And I tried it for like, I want to say like 4 to 6 months, and just was like, from a business decision, this is not worth the money. I do streamathons every August in celebration of my partner anniversary on the Purple site. This year is going to be a little different because I don't have any PTO from work, but I am working on a plan to have some sort of streamathon. I play on Javava. I have a dedicated stream PC and I stream using OBS. I'm running a dual PC setup. You can see all my specs linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. I have no estimate for when I'll be finished. Trying to make an accurate estimate will only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. I don't know what you're talking about, but here we are. In the hole again. I just can't wait to dig a hole again. A dog or a cat person? Well, I have a cat. I'm definitely not a dog person, but I have a cat. I'm allergic to cats. So I wouldn't say I'm much of a cat person either, but I have a cat. If it's up to me, I wouldn't get another one whenever Mitzi's getting pretty old. Not very old, but she's getting up there. She's definitely an old cat now. But I imagine Magic will want a new cat one day. The hole is looking like a bowl, that's for sure, dude. That's for sure. We're getting down here, man. Well, that'd have to be a really big dog if it could reach your head while sitting on a bike. At that point, you know, the dog deserves it for just being such a massive dog, dude. If it can just stand on its hind legs and be level with you, I mean, at that point, you just have to be like, all right, yep, I'm dog food now. My day's been all right, but I'm digging a hole now, so I'm having a good time. Well, I am a pink slime. Well, wrong button. There we go. And my presence in this world has actually cured the slimes. If you didn't know, green slimes in your world means that your slimes are zombies. And, well, my presence alone in this world has cured them. You too can cure your zombies and cure your zombie slimes and bring them to their true pink selves with the Colonal Pink Slime Resource Pack you can find on CurseForge and Modrith. And linked in the bio, descriptions, etc. Thank you for letting me plug my pack. The plan is to dig this hole, my friend. I think we're doing a great job. This world's over 19,000 days. If you're new here, chat, I recommend going and checking out my 15,000 day world tour on the red site. That is the latest one. And I recommend subscribing over there too, chat, because the 20,000 day world tour is going to be coming out within the next month or so. And there's going to be quite a bit of changes to go over in this latest tour. We're down to negative 24 now. And we're about halfway done with this layer. As soon as we start the next stripe, and we start hitting those beacons right there, boom, we're now officially halfway done with this layer. And this is the second stream, so we're definitely on track to finish this in 4 streams. Hopefully less than 4 streams, but you never know. I normally dig this hole in this POV. This is a new mod that I've only had for a couple weeks. It's really nice because you guys get to see more of the hole than just the blocks I'm staring at, and I get to flex my cape. I had to travel all the way to Chicago and go to the Minecraft experience with my kids to get this cape, so I'm here to flex it. The hole must be dug, my friend. I think there's only like 1 more month of the Minecraft experience being in Chicago. 1 or 2 more months, so it's still available for now. And then it'll move to another city somewhere else in the world. Oh yeah, my kids had a great time. I mean, I wanted to go for the cape, but I also like wanted to go to take my kids. They don't really play Minecraft, but they love watching Minecraft, specifically my streams. Magic shows on my streams sometimes. And she watches a lot of like Captain Sparkles. Preach, dude, we just vibing. Just digging a hole. This hole alone has gotten me over 10 stacks so far. We are going down to bedrock, yes. And this is a bowl-shaped hole, so it gets smaller the further down it goes. So I don't know how big the opening will be once we get to bedrock, but it is going all the way to bedrock. Oh yeah, Captain Sparkles is sick. I mean, I've been watching his stuff on and off for as long as Minecraft has been around, and yeah, we watch a lot. We watch a lot of Captain Sparkles stuff, like when he does MCC. Shout out MCC. I'd love to be on. I'd love to participate sometime. I know I'm not a big enough streamer, but yada yada yada. Please invite me. I don't know how you get on there. But like, you know, what is Among Us stuff and stuff with Kara. It's cool. Right now, I don't know if I intend to break the bedrock at the bottom of the hole. We're just trying to get to bedrock. I've broken a lot of bedrock in this world. I don't know if I'm going to just floss the bedrock or what I'm going to do, but we'll figure that out when we get there. I mean, diamonds right now, I have 0. I mean, from this hole, from my stats for this hole, we've mined over 10 stacks. I don't know the exact number I started the hole with, but someone posted it in my Discord, and I'm planning on comparing, obviously when we like finish the hole, and I'll probably make a short about it, something like that. Well, that's not how Minecraft works, you know. If I dig down, I don't dig straight into the end. That's not really that's not really how that works. I'm just playing. I actually don't have any estimate for when we will finish the hole. Trying to come up with an accurate estimate will only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. You get bored in your own world, dude? I don't know. I don't know how you do that. It's your world. You can do anything you want. This is Java. Oh, well, my storage room is currently like unloading all the shulker boxes still from this. For a long time for the stone layers specifically, I was bringing home 3 times as many shulker boxes every stream than the storage room could empty every stream. So there is a huge backlog of shulker boxes for the unloader to get through. And nowadays, I bring home just a little bit under what the storage room can unload in a single stream. Now that we're in Deep Slate, so it is working through its backlog, but very slowly. So I can't just go look in the storage room and see how many diamonds there are, because there's a lot of shulker boxes, and I'm talking like dozens, if not hundreds, of shulker boxes for it to still process before it's caught up. And it is chunk loaded. So right now, as we're thousands and thousands of blocks away from the storage room, it is unloading boxes. But just barely slower than I bring barely faster than boxes I bring to it every stream. I keep about 90% of all materials, including stone and deep slate and stuff like that, from projects like this, because you never know, chat. You never know when you're going to need 1.2 million deep slate laying around. Oh, man, I'm out of water. I'm only halfway through stream. Man, I could go take a break and refill it. I'll think about it. But we're really close to getting deep slate into 3rd place of my most mined blocks, dude. Really close. It'll happen this week. Yeah, it's up there. 2200. 2200. Honestly, chat, I think we started with about 1400 deep slate diamond ores. So that's like 800 deep slate diamond ores at the beginning of this hole. And I'm fairly certain we started with like 1200 normal diamond. So that's like 200 normal diamonds. Like, we've gotten diamonds out of this, dude. Serious diamonds out of this hole. But I don't know the exact numbers we started with, but chat has recently posted a clip in the Discord of the first time I showed my stats screen when we started digging this hole, when we were like way up at the surface, presumably. So hopefully I'll be able to go compare that and make some sort of TikTok and short once the hole is done. No, I use diamonds all the time. I burn diamonds at the end of every stream for qualifying Partner Plus subs on the Purple site. So I burn diamonds fairly regularly. I keep about 90% of all materials from projects like this. Probably, definitely more than 90% now that we're in Deep Slate, because I'm moving so slowly. I basically pick up everything. Like, there's a few blocks behind me I haven't picked up, but effectively, yeah, I pick up well over 90% of everything I mine. I have absolutely no estimate for how long this hole is going to take. Trying to come up with an accurate estimate will only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. So chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. Well, yeah, we switched to this so that chat can see a lot more of the hole while I'm digging, and I can flex my cape. It's a win-win. We started digging this hole in January. Today is my 84th stream digging this hole. And my streams are on average about 3.5 hours. We are giving the hole our complete undivided attention until the hole is dug. Though we did just sidetrack last week because we updated to 26.2. We went and we got all the new sulfur blocks. We went and got the sulfur cubes, and we built a room in our mob zoo for them. That was a good little sidetrack last week for the update. But other than 26.3 on the horizon in a couple months, I don't realistically have any plans out past digging this hole. That the hole is the goal. See, you could estimate, and I wouldn't care. Other people have tried estimating, and I've completely disregarded every word they've said. I don't care to know an estimate. It will only lead to disappointment. The hole is the goal. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. Because life gets in the way. Like last week, I guess it was 2 weeks ago I did the update stuff, chat. Because last week I only had one stream in the hardcore world, right? So life happens. And I only streamed twice last week, and only one of them was in the hardcore world. Creeper! Holy moly. Jeez, dude. Shaders are good for a screenshot to make a thumbnail, but I don't enjoy playing with them turned on. I'm actually not a huge Pokemon fan. I know I'm literally wearing a Pokemon shirt right now, but I'm not like a huge Pokemon fan. So if I had to give an answer, it would be something super basic like Pikachu. Because my largest Pokemon influence in my life was watching the anime as a kid on Cartoon Network. Never really had a Game Boy. Never really got into the card game. Played Pokemon Go for a little while with Magic, but that was just so that we could get some exercise, and never really cared about the Pokemon in it. I don't disclose my age on the internet. Just a privacy thing. I recommend more people do that. The internet's a weird place filled with weird people. No, that's fine. I mean, you can ask as long as you're respectful about it and take no for an answer. That's how things should be. Mm-hmm. The F3 should be a must for any mod pack. Oh yeah, I use F3. I have the new always on stuff. What's it called? There it is. Yeah, I have day count and FPS like always set on for F3. It's great. I used to use Mini HUD for that, but then Mini HUD updated in 26.1, and it kind of broke the way that it counted days. It counted days differently than vanilla counted days. So I stopped using it. I don't know if they've fixed that in a later update, but I just switched away from using Mini HUD for that overlay, and I now use the vanilla F3 overlay, and it's honestly been fine. The only downside is it doesn't show the current time of day that Mini HUD does show, but that's helpful for like timing when to sleep, so that you can sleep like immediately on the right time, and you're not like sitting there clicking on a bed for 30 seconds because you placed the bed down early. But shoulder surfing reloaded or something like that is the third person mod I'm using. You can see it and everything else I'm running in the Colonel mod pack, linked in the bio, descriptions, etc. on CurseForge. I run quite a few quality of life and performance mods, but nothing that changes gameplay mechanics. If I could play pure vanilla, I would. But as a content creator, there's just stuff that people expect you to have, and stuff that just makes the stream so much better. To have modded. You cannot play Java on anything other than a PC. Java is PC only. Bedrock is the cross-platform version of the game that you can play on PC, mobile, console, etc. That's the one saving grace of Bedrock, is that it is cross-platform. I mean, there's other benefits too, but that's the one thing that like hands down everyone can agree, if you're gonna play Bedrock, like, and you want a reason to like Bedrock, cross-platform is a good reason to like it. I personally prefer Java, but I have nothing against Bedrock. I'm of the opinion that, you know, I'm of the opinion that Minecraft is my favorite game and probably one of the best games ever made. And the more people that play Minecraft is the better. So if that means you have to play Bedrock because you're playing on a console or whatever, that playing Minecraft is playing Minecraft in my book. I don't gatekeep it. I think it's weird when people gatekeep video games, especially something like Minecraft, which is literally the most copies sold of any game ever made, you know? Not the most copies sold of any IP ever made, but any single game. Yeah. The worst thing about Bedrock is that it doesn't have stats. I mean, yeah, there are lots of downsides to Bedrock, but on trying to keep things on a positive note, they're cross-platform is a very good reason to enjoy Bedrock. And there's a handful of downsides to Java too. Lack of cross-platform. The Wither is supposedly worse. You know, there's bone mealable sugarcane. I'm jealous of that. Over 19,000 days in this hardcore world. If you're new here, I recommend checking out my 15,000 day world tour. That is the latest one as of right now, but chat, make sure you're subscribed on the red site because the 20,000 day world tour should be coming out within about a month or so. I'm having a great time, dude. I'm digging a hole. What more can I want? What do you think about all the mod packs? It has a lot of all the mods. I've played all the mods 8 and I've played all the mods 9 to the sky. Both of them are decent packs. I haven't played all the mods 10 yet, and I don't know if I'll intend on playing all the mods 11 when it comes out for 26. I don't know if it already is or if they're working on it or whatnot. But they all seem samey to me, is my kind of thing. The change between 8 and 9 was not very big. It felt like I was solving the exact same problems. Just I was playing the Skyblock version, so it was a little bit different. But I think it's a good pack all the less. We currently have an ongoing series for Wipey Wednesdays of playing Liminal Industries, which is the back rooms in Minecraft. You got to try and escape the back rooms. It's a good pack. We have not finished it yet. We haven't played it in, honestly, about a month because we've had other things going on and things to do. But I do hope to finish that pack. All the mods 8 and all the mods 9 to the sky are both packs that we finished. But once we get late game in the packs, to be fair, Magic honestly gets bored once we get late game because it gets really technical, and then that's my specialty, and her specialty is like the Magic stuff, and hence her name. Look, chat, if you didn't know, my wife Magic enjoys Magic mods, and I, someone who has a redstone torch on the back of their skin, it enjoys the technical part of mod pack. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? You know? Yeah. Yeah. Everyone has different skill levels. I was just talking about we don't need to be gatekeeping stuff here. I've been using this mod for a couple weeks now, while digging the hole. I found out it existed, and I kind of like it, just because you guys get to see more of the hole while I'm digging, and I get to flex my cape a little. You cannot you cannot use mods on Bedrock. You can use add-ons and other things from the marketplace, but mods don't really exist on that platform. Not in the same way that they do on Java. But we're officially past the halfway mark now that we're on this stripe, chap. We're past the beacons. We're over halfway done with this layer. Heck yeah. If you have experimental on, you can import mods from a flash drive. I mean, the modding scene on Bedrock is not the same as what people are expecting when you say how do I install a mod on Bedrock or on a console or whatever. It's not what people are expecting, and effectively modding just doesn't exist. And what does exist is so niche and not non-intuitive that just, if you want a mod, come to Java. It's easy, it's fun, it's great, but you do have to have a PC. That's my stance for now and forever. I mean, unless they change something about the meta on Bedrock, but I don't see that happening because of the closed marketplace ecosystem. Yeah. What people think of our mods are effectively just data packs. And data packs exist on Java, and we don't consider them mods. They're their own, like, subcategory of, like, modified vanilla. Which, you know, obviously if you're using a data pack in a world, you can't, like, it's not vanilla enough to be considered for a speedrun, but it's not exactly modded. Oh. Yeah, I know nothing about the world structure for Bedrock. Absolutely nothing. Excuse you, chat. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole, my dude. I have absolutely no estimate for when the hole will be done. Trying to come up with an accurate estimate will only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. Though, luckily for us, it is a bowl-shaped hole, so the layers get smaller the further down we go. You know, we're working our way through it, and that's all that matters. We're on -24 now. Shoulder surfing reloaded, or something like that is what it's called. You can check out it and all the mods I'm running in the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge, linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. Inventory's full. Got quite a few performance and quality of life mods like this, but nothing that changes any vanilla gameplay. I'm gonna top off my rockets while we're here. Back at it. The hole is the goal, indeed. Diamonds are becoming so common now, chat. It's crazy how many of them are just littered on the ground. And we've already gotten over 800 diamonds out of this hole. And that's just the deep slate diamonds. Who was it that posted the clip of my stats in the Discord like a week or two ago? Does anyone want to go check that clip and tell me the number of diamonds that we had at the beginning of the hole, and I'll compare it to our current diamond count in the stats, and we can actually get an accurate number of how many diamonds we've accrued? Yeah, we need diamonds to burn, so the more the merrier. Oh yeah, there was absolutely boatloads of them. When you dig out an area this large, you genuinely... I got stacks of stone diamonds from it. Before we even got to Deep Slate. No, I'm not reading chat. That would actually be a horrible time. Can you imagine if I read chat? That would... Oh, God. I don't know what I would do. Shoulder surfing. Should make stickers that say the hole is the goal. I have merch. Shop.colonel.live. I have some hole related merch. I do think I have a sticker, but none that say the hole is the goal. I have 2 t-shirts and a sticker of that magic design. For the hole specifically. I think it's going to be limited edition too. I'm pretty sure once we're done with the hole, the merch is going to go away. So I recommend picking it up if you are related to any hole related merch. Autocorrect? I don't even know what you said, dude. Oh yeah, third person is pretty great. You guys get to see a lot more of the hole while I dig it out, and I get to flex my cape. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. I am updated to Voxy. Yeah, everything's working great. Darcy, did you say that Voxy is not going to support or currently doesn't support Vulkan? I feel like you were telling me something about that a week or two ago. The hole is the goal. I mean, eventually Chat does really want me to make a time lapse of it, and I absolutely have the flashback footage to do so. It would just be very, very, very time commitment. But eventually, yeah, I would love to release a little short about it or something like that. Preach, dude. It won't support Vulkan. Dang, man. Dang, man. Did they give a reason why? Is it just because sodium doesn't support Vulkan or something like that? Or like, do they have literally no plans on ever supporting Vulkan? Because that's really a bummer. I mean, I am locked at 260 FPS right now, which is because I have VSync on, because I have a 260 hertz monitor. I don't need to have more frames than that, but I would absolutely love to be running Vulkan. Sodium does support Vulkan now. Okay, good to know. Interesting. Yeah, you can play Java on Mac. You can play Java on Windows, Mac, and Linux. I'm actually really considering when NVIDIA GPUs get added support for SteamOS, I'm actually planning on switching to SteamOS on my, at least on my gaming PC, probably also my stream PC. I would love to be rid of Windows. I see everything Microsoft is doing, basically with every product they make, as just making it worse than it was a year ago, worse than it was 5 years ago, definitely worse than it was 10 years ago. I will absolutely attempt to switch to Linux once I can use something simple and, you know, highly user supported like SteamOS. I know I could probably try like Bazite for a very similar experience right now, and I do believe they support NVIDIA GPUs, but I kind of just want the simplicity and the integration of SteamOS. From the tone of the Discord, they're sick of it, and just say OpenGL only. Probably will just crash with Vulkan, so don't even bother. Interesting. Yeah. I have my thing set to prefer Vulkan, and I'm just using it just is set to OpenGL. So I don't know what mod. Like if I go to my video settings, go to performance, no, quality, no, general. Yeah, general. Graphics AP. Oh, I literally set this to prefer Vulkan earlier today before I updated the pack, and it reverted itself back to default upon restarting the game, I guess. So I don't know what keeps setting this back to default, but it just, yeah, it does not, it refuses to go to Vulkan. I've never once seen it say in my F3 screen here, it's always said it's running OpenGL. I don't know why, but here we are. I assume this is where I would see it, right? It says OpenGL 3.3.0, NVIDIA 61047. I assume that I would see it say Vulkan, NVIDIA, something like that in this exact spot, or I don't know. Or maybe I need to enable a different part of the, like I don't have all the things here. Oh, there's Sodium Extra has like things here. Show FPS. I could have instead of the vanilla FPS, I could do a Sodium Extra FPS. What is different about that, I wonder? Is there a different one for day count? If you have a mod that don't work with it, interesting. What? I set show FPS. Huh. So this does nothing, I guess. Okay. Whatever. Iris doesn't. I don't have Iris. I had to remove Iris to install I had to remove Iris to update Sodium to install Voxy. So I currently do not have Iris. I have some other mod that is disallowing Vulkan. From what I understand, Voxy uses mesh shaders, which isn't available on Vulkan. I removed Bobby when I added Vulkan. Yeah, so the 20.3.0 that just came out today removed Iris and Bobby from the Colonel mod pack. Who knows? Maybe Distant Horizons does eventually update and they do support Vulkan, and maybe I try out Distant Horizons again. I haven't tried out Distant Horizons since like 1.18 or 1.19 or something like that. I was rocking Bobby for a long time. Preach, dude. We just vibing. But I really do like Voxy, and I'm having great performance. So like, I'm not pressed to update to switch to Vulkan. But I do know that probably one day Vulkan support will be like the primary, and mods that don't support it will start like dwindling. So we're in a transition period. And I imagine by like 27 dot something, it'll be normal for most mods to just be in Vulkan and then not support OpenGL anymore. Like that's probably what's going to happen within the next year or two. I tried it many years ago and I did not like it. But the reasons I didn't like it was because that it was generating chunks out. Like if I set the render distance to 256, it was generating new chunks out to 256 blocks around me. And at the time, if there was a setting to tell it to not do that, that setting was buried. And I couldn't find it. And I just didn't like it. I like the way Voxy works, where it and Bobby, where it shows me chunks up to 256 blocks away or chunks away, but it doesn't generate chunks further than the vanilla 32 chunks. And if Distant Horizon does allow that now, like that I would consider trying it. I don't know if it would be perfect. I don't know if I would enjoy it as much as I enjoy Voxy, but if it supports Vulkan before Voxy does, you know, it might be worth trying in my book. Unless I have some other mod that's preventing it, you know? You don't like the way that it renders blocks far away? Well, Voxy does the same kind of thing, except it does tackle it in a different way. So, like, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Like I said, I would try it. I would consider it if they do add Vulkan support first. I would consider trying it, basically. You have to buy a Java Minecraft. Yes, you have to buy it one time, but it's like $35 or something like that. And then you get free updates for life. And I bought this copy of Minecraft on this account probably 15, 16 years ago now for $25. And that is all the money I've ever paid to play Minecraft on this account. The price does go up about $5 every 5 years, effectively. I think that's the math. They raise the price $5 every 5 years. So the sooner you buy it, the cheaper it is, and you never have to pay money again. Bedrock charges based on the platform. When you buy Java, you also get Bedrock on PC. But yeah, I think it costs what, like $30 on Xbox. It might cost $11 on mobile or something like that. But the thing about Bedrock is it has microtransactions and the marketplace, and they encourage getting more money from you later on. Bedrock or Java specifically does not. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get down to bedrock. I might floss it. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. For now, we're just trying to get to bedrock. I have a Voxy mod that sets my render distance to 128 chunks, I think. I don't know. — 514 chunks for some reason. Vulkan's the new hotness, bro. Vulkan is going to make vanilla Minecraft perform better. And I'm here for that. I want to see the game grow and continue to be developed. And honestly, I would love to see a day where I don't need to install a performance mod. Sodium is great, and I really appreciate that it exists, but I would love for the vanilla game to fix enough bugs and improve its performance enough to where I don't need sodium. Like, I feel like that is a net positive for the community if we need less mods to have a good time. This world started out in pure vanilla, and I only added mods and started making a mod pack because of performance limitations. And then I added some quality of life stuff because I might as well if I'm already, adding a bunch of performance mods and stuff like that. But genuinely, if the performance of Minecraft was good enough when I started this world to where I built all my farms and my storage room and stuff, and I never needed to install a performance mod, I would be playing in pure vanilla right now. So that's my take on it. I mean, everyone has their own play styles, but that's how I would be playing. $39 reduce now. All right. But you got to think you do get both Java and Bedrock on PC. When you buy Java or you buy Bedrock on PC, you get both Java and Bedrock now. So you get Java for the benefit of being Java and mods and that stuff, and you get Bedrock for the cross-platform if you want to play with friends who are playing on a console or something like that. I think it's a good deal. Personally, I recommend you pay full price for Minecraft and enjoy it for years and years and years to come. As long as the new shakeup with Microsoft and Xbox ownership leadership changing doesn't screw over the game in the long run, who knows? No, even on Mac, you get both Java and Bedrock. When you go open up the Minecraft launcher, you have a tab on the left side for both Java and Bedrock. What on earth is the Ultimate Collection? Is that where you also get like legends and dungeons as well? I didn't know they had a bundle like that. Didn't Minecraft come out in 2011? Maybe it was in alphas and betas in 2010. I don't quite remember. But I thought like the official release of Minecraft was 2011. Yeah, it's like, wait, so can you confirm what's in the Ultimate? I've never heard of it. Does it also give you legends and dungeons along with Java and Bedrock for $80? That's not a bad deal. Minecraft came out in 2009. Oh, okay. I forget all these things, man. I know we celebrated 15 years of Minecraft like a year or two ago. And I still don't remember if that was based off of like the original like alpha v1 or in dev or whatever coming out, or if that was 15 years of since the like 1.0.0 release. I don't know exactly. But I do know the game is like 17 years old now, maybe 16 years old, close to 17. I don't know, man. I've been playing the game for if the game is if we're going off of the like original like very first alpha in-dev version coming out, I've been playing since like I want to say one of the very last betas or somewhere close to 1.0. The first update I remember experiencing was the jungle update. When they added jungles to the game. I remember, but I didn't own the game at that time. I remember being over at a friend's house. He had built his very first computer. He was a year older than I was. And he built his computer and was like, bro, I got to show you this game. And we played Minecraft, or I watched him play Minecraft on his computer for hours and hours and hours. And then one day I remember he showed me, oh, they updated the game. And we went to the single player menu and just churned through seeds until we eventually found a world where there was a jungle in the spawn chunks. And that was big. I remember that. We built a tree house. And this was like us trading, like, okay, let me play for half hour. Okay, you play for half hour kind of deal. It was good. Full version was 2011. Early alpha was 2009. Okay, I knew I remember 2011 for a reason. The hole is the goal. The pick is fine, dude. The ultimate Minecraft Bedrock, Java, Minecraft launcher, 1,000 mine coins, celebration food add-on, rescue dogs add-on, plenty of blocks add-on, weapons, tools on 5x. What? Wait. They charge 100 USD for the Ultimate Edition, which just comes with Java, Bedrock, and some DLC? It doesn't even come with what? Bro, do not buy that, chat. Do not buy the Ultimate Edition of Minecraft. Just buy the standard edition of Java that comes with Bedrock, and you'll be happy. I've only ever played very few like DLC kind of marketplace things of Bedrock. And that's usually when Mojang has given them to me. And they fit like the kind of theme that I would be interested in playing. Or Magic would be interested in playing. We played a Hello Kitty world once. It's 80 Australian, so like 50 USD. Someone said it was 100. The person before you said it was like 100, and I thought they were talking USD, but which is why I thought it came with Bedrock and Legends, because if it was $100, that would be getting a good deal on buying Minecraft, Java, Bedrock, and Legends and Dungeons, right? But I remember the Redstone update. That was and still is one of the greatest updates of Minecraft history. It added hoppers, dude. Imagine Minecraft if it never added hoppers. I was very much a technical Minecrafter. I was wearing this skin that has a redstone torch on its back. Where's it at? Yeah, I was wearing this skin where I have a redstone torch on my back when the redstone update came out. Like, I was stoked. Actually, I don't know if I had the redstone torch on my skin that far back. I know I was a pink slime. And I'm like... And I think I've always had the redstone torch on my skin for as long as I've been a pink slime. Oh. How do I think Deep Slate tastes? I mean, it probably tastes like a rock. Appreciate the gifts, my dude. Flipping amazing of you. I'm doing good, my dude. I'm digging a hole. What more could I want? Do you want to dig a hole? Doesn't have to be a bowl hole. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We are here to dig a hole. God, I wish I was as smart as you, dude. I wish I had thought of using beacons. God, if only. If only. If only. Right back at it. Man, I need a drink. But we're actually really close to wrapping up stream for the day, chat. We got just over half an hour left. We're about to start bingo over on the purple site. If you're not familiar, we play a mini game at the end of stream, every stream on the purple site, where the winner gets to put a block on the massive monument. So if you want a chance to leave your mark in the hardcore world, come on over to the purple site. You guys have about 4 minutes to come over to the purple site before we start handing out bingo cards. Link to all my socials are in the bios, descriptions, etc. Make sure you drop a follow wherever you are. And, yeah, we'll get bingo started here in a few minutes. Oh, the man who invented the only hopper item filter in Minecraft history in the Redstone update. Yeah, well, that was that, God, I want to say it was a hermit. Was it Iskal? I know Etho's got the hopper clock. Was it Iskal who designed the item filter? Need a water cooler. You know what? I have a whole home water filtration thing. Well, not a whole home. Like I have like a faucet. We have like a purified water thing that connects to my fridge, and it connects to a separate faucet on my sink. And like that's where I fill my water cups at. It would be absolutely dope to get like a little spigot or fountain to refill that in my office. You are right. I bet that wouldn't even be hard. Actually, I know it wouldn't be hard. Impulse. I knew it started with an I. Yeah, it's the Impulse SV item filter. I enjoy digging this hole in third person, but I mean, it's probably not better for like 99% of use cases, but it definitely is better for this. You guys get to see a lot more of the hole in your peripheral vision, and I get to flex my cape. You can check out my world tour video over on my channel. The 15,000 day world tour is the latest one, but the 20,000 day world tour will be coming out within a month or so. So make sure you drop a sub, chat. The hole is for digging, my friend. Oh, hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole when I'm done. Oh, we're always playing on the latest and greatest version. 26.2 right now. A bathroom would be a lot harder to add drainage plumbing. That would take like some serious concrete work. Something I've never done before. Not something I think would be impossible for me to learn. And it'd make a heck of a video. Or series of videos. But I don't know. This is hardcore single player. No. The layers take about four streams per layer. This is the second stream of this layer, and we are already well past halfway. When we got to those beacons, that was halfway. The layers are getting smaller the further down we go. I don't think this one will be able to be finished in 3 streams, but I think it will be just slightly going into a 4th stream. Maybe the next one we finish in 3 streams, and that would be sick, but who knows? It's called Shoulder Surfing. It is a great third-person mod. Lets you have like a classic FPS third-person view. Not FPS. A classic shooter third-person. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole, dude. We all live in a cello submarine. We're digging a hole, my friend. The hole is the goal. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. It is time to start bingo right now if you're on the purple site. If you're not familiar, chat, we play a mini game at the end of stream, every stream on the purple site, where the winner gets to put a block on the massive monument. If you want a chance to leave your mark on the hardcore world, come on over to the purple site. You guys have about 8 minutes now to claim your bingo cards before we start. And let's get a current count going right now. 12 TNT today, chat. 12 TNT. Let's get her done. All right, where's it at? Oh, 11, 12. There we go. You guys ready? Let's take a look at the whole progress. Yeah, dude, we're past halfway on this hole. Major League Baseball. All right, let's do it. 12 TNT. You can find all my socials linked on the bios, descriptions, etc. Boom. 12. Let's hit it. Woo! Hey, a little bit of redstone. I'll take that. All right. Let's keep digging for a few more minutes until bingo starts. 7 minutes precisely for you to claim your bingo cards. Today is a short stream, just a short 3-hour stream. But I'll be live again tomorrow night, though I won't be in the hardcore world. Tomorrow night, I'll be working on upgrading one of my 3D printers. I just got the multicolor add-on for the Elegoo Centauri Carbon. It's sitting in a box right there, actually. And I'll be installing that live on stream tomorrow, figuring out how to do it, and hopefully starting off a multicolor print before the end of stream. That'd be cool. I've never done a multicolor print before. I don't know how that will go. If you're on the purple site, hover your mouse over the screen, or look at the top corner of your mobile chat, and you should see a red bingo icon. Click on that to claim your bingo card, and then wait for bingo to start. Yeah, I could 3D print. I mean, my skin is more than 4 colors, but I mean, if you leave out most of the gradients, I could probably get away with like 1 shade of pink, white, black, and gray or something like that. And I could have something that very much resembles my skin. Thank you for that follow that just came in, by the way, chat. If you are new here, make sure you drop a follow or subscribe on whatever platform you're watching on. I am live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. I mean, I've had a 3D printer. I've been able to print Lego for as long as I've had it. I've considered doing that, and I just never have. I love watching the videos of people who print oversized Legos, but what really bugs me about every single YouTuber that has made a video or something about like printing an oversized Lego piece is the fact that they modify the Lego pieces because they want to add like iron supports or something in them, or like metal bars in them to make them stronger kind of deal. I feel like I'm like a purist of some sort, and every time I see somebody designing 3D printable Legos and then they like make the Legos print in multiple parts, or they make the Legos like need metal rods down the middle or something like that, I kind of look at them and like just immediately go like, why'd you do that? You're trying to 3D print Legos. Why are you doing something different than 3D printing Legos? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, things of scale happen and they want their builds to be strong, but I kind of just look at it and be like, man, like that's you're letting me down because these aren't Legos. They're not just big Legos. There's some modified version of them made larger, and it bothers me. I don't know. Turns out Lego doesn't scale up very well. Yeah, but there's a million videos online of creators claiming to make very large Legos, and then they end up being not Legos. And while I appreciate the effort and usually enjoy the end product and enjoy the video, it always just rubs me a little wrong that it's like, this isn't Legos. You know? What am I saying? What's it called? Shoulder surfing is what lets me play in this amazing third-person view. You can find all of it in the Colonel mod pack, !pack in the chat. You can see everything you can see all my mods that I'm running, I meant to say, in the Colonel mod pack. Yo, thank you for the gifts coming in. I really appreciate that. Oh boy. Ooh. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, chat. Oh, that's the wrong phone. I went to check something and I clicked on the wrong phone to update to see if I had notifications. Rip. 1 minute left, chat, until bingo starts and we start flying back to the base. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm live on all the platforms, so chat, I don't care which platform you watch on. Watch wherever you'll be most likely to tune in next time. Ain't that the way? We started this dig in January. Today is the 84th stream of digging this hole. Welcome in. Do, do, do. Oh, we grinding, dude. We vibing. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Welcome in. To dig a hole, you have to dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Oh, time's up. Time is up, chat. Time for us to start bingo now. All right, it's going to start calling the bingo card numbers now once every 5 seconds. All you got to do is have your bingo card open and watching to get 5 in a row. Be the first person to click the bingo button, and you will get a block on the massive monument. All right, let's take this home this time so we can actually repair our tools before next stream. Let's grab our boxes that are full. Get them back to the base to unload them. And look at that. Good progress, chat. Over halfway done and only 2 streams in. And this was a short stream today too. So heck yeah. Thursday is the next stream in the hardcore world, and it is a full fat 4-hour stream. Very, very, very unlikely we finish this layer, but then the next stream on Friday is looking good to finish this layer. Still at 4 streams per layer right now, but who knows what the next layer will be with how good of progress we're making on this one. Technically speaking, we did spend like half an hour digging out the border of this layer 2 streams ago. So, yeah. But I'm not really counting that as like, because it was just like the last half hour of stream kind of deal. But, yep. The hole must be dug. What's up? Here we go. Oh my goodness, we got a winner before we get back to the base. Absolute hacker right there, Mrs. Ken. Let me go get my inventory emptied out, and then we'll go get you up on the massive monument, my dude. This world is over 5.5 years old. Took a second for me to remember. No one's asked that yet today. I had to reach deep into the depths of my brain to pull out that answer. All right. All those boxes are now going to unload. Let me pull up the sheet for Mrs. Ken's W. I feel like you recently won, Mrs. Ken. Was it last stream? Mrs. Ken has basalt. She's won 43 times, upping this to 44. Her last victory was stream 1142. Today is 1149. So it was a few streams ago, but still very recent. All right, let's go get you your basalt up on the massive monument, dude. All right, absolute hacker, you think? I do. I agree. I agree. We're very close to the build limit here on the 3rd tower. Man, I love having Vox CCing so far again. All right. GG, Mrs. Ken, on your dub with the basalt block. Flippin' massive. Hey, look, there's a basalt block just a few blocks above my head. Too bad it's not on the same layer. All right, I'm fairly certain we have some diamonds to burn today. Let's see. Can we get an exclamation mark partner plus in the chat for anyone who wants to learn how to get diamonds burnt in their honor? There absolutely is diamonds to burn. All right, let's get over here. All right, chat. This is our diamond yeeting shrine. The cloud is in the way. It is a diamond-shaped lava pool made out of diamonds where we burn our diamonds. Let's see how many we have to burn today. All right, we're talking a 1, a 2, a 3, and some Prime subs, which I do appreciate but do not count. Exclamation mark Partner Plus if you want to learn how to get diamonds burnt in your honor. 3 shrubs on stream 1149. Let's do it. I think I said shrubs, chat. First sub of the day went to Damn This Guy with a tier 1 sub for 11 months. Thank you very much. Followed by Purple with a tier 1 sub for 51 months. Flippin' amazing. And last but not least is the Angel's Inner Demon with a tier 1 sub for 2 months. GG's. Thank you guys so much for helping me burn those diamonds. Had to get rid of them somehow. I appreciate you very much. All right. Let's get wrapped up for the night, chat, because that is all we have time for today. I will be live again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, but I will not be doing a hardcore Minecraft stream. I'll be doing something else. But that's it for now. Let's see who's live with some hardcore vibes to send over a raid to. All right, what are we looking at? Who will we raid with a hardcore Minecraft? Who will we raid playing hardcore Minecraft? Who will we raid playing hardcore Minecraft? Almost early in the morning. I don't know, dude. All right, I don't know the last person. I don't know the last time I raided this person, so let's send a raid their way today. Send a raid over to Haza64, chat. Or Huzzah, I'm not sure. Here is a raid message for you to copy and paste when you get there. If you are not subscribed, just copy the text to put something in the chat to let them know you're there and you want to have a wonderful time. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today, my dudes. Thank you for the subs helping me contribute to that Partner Plus goal above my head, and for the Prime subs as well. I appreciate all of you very much. Thank you for the follows across all the platforms. Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Thank you for the gifts over on TikTok, the jewels over on YouTube, and thank you everybody for being here. I'll be live again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, upgrading my 3D printer, doing some IRL stuff here in the office. So have a great night. Peace out.